All my niggas, yeah, we run it up. Say we run it up. All my bitches, yeah, we run it up. Say we run it up. All my niggas, yeah, we run it up. Say we run it up. All my bitches, yeah, we run it up. Say we run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
Welcome to another episode, Voice of Brooklyn podcast. What's going on? I'm Skrilla Fresh. Got my bro here with me from Harlem.
Piff, you know that.
I got my, let me do this the right way. This is a special guest, man.
Very special guest.
Very special guest. You know what I mean? Cherie Amor, doing her thing right now, big things. So we're here to talk about it.
Word. Let's get to it. Let's get to it with a bottle.
Wow.
Yeah, we gonna do this the right
It's
way.
the heavy drinking for me.
We gonna do this the right way.
Right. Get it going. Let's get it going.
Yeah, Cherie, what's up? What's good?
I got coffee. I'm doing well.
What's good?
I'm doing well. What's up with you? It's a good thing
Good,
that got
yeah,
going
man.
on.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is nice.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, let me get activated.
Get
Not activated.
Yeah, I need to get activated.
Heavy on the activated, y'all.
Wow.
Facts. Yeah, so take us back to the beginning, man.
Who are you? What do you do? Like, what's going on with you?
Well, my name is Cherie Amor. I'm from
Alright.
Brooklyn. I'm from East New York.
Brooklyn, stand up.
I'm from Cypress. I'm
Facts.
from the middle, 385 Fountain, apartment 7G. So that's where it all started for me.
Okay.
I'm also, I was always known as a celebrity hairstylist, but I am a hairstylist. Like
A celebrity
overall.
hairstylist. She said it right the first time.
I'm a
She being
hairstylist.
humble right now.
That's it. I'm also a motivational speaker. They call me the purpose pusher because I'm very good with pushing people into their purpose. That is a real thing. I'm always spitting knowledge. I'm always dropping gems. That's just a part of who I am. That's a part of my personality. It's been like that since before I was even who I am today.
Right.
So, I'm just here, and I'm just so happy to be here. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so happy that you guys invited me here. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of course. Like,
Thank you so much.
you already know.
It's been a struggle to get me here, but that's all another story.
Yeah. So, when did you start doing hair? Like, when was that it moment for you when you started doing hair? Like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do.
I started doing hair when I was about 9.
Sheesh.
That was a big deal. It was either doing hair or boxing. One of the two. I knew that I was going to be working with my hands. I knew that I was going to be working with my hands. So it was one or the other. And I used to, when all my friends used to go out for recess, I was inside the class with my 3rd grade teacher, Mr. Penna, who I am still cool with to this
Shout
day.
out Mr. Penn.
Shout out Mr. Penna.
That's a fact.
And I used to be in my room, and I used to be in the room with her while I'm doing my doll hair, and she's grading papers, and I never forget, she looked at me, and I'll never forget, she said, "You're going to be one of the biggest. You're going to have a name, you're going to have a legacy, and you keep doing what you're doing at such an early age, and it matters. It matters at that age. That's when you're more attentive. That's when somebody tell you that you're going to be something. That's when it matters. That's when it, it's so many young boys and so many young girls at a young age, they hear that they're not gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna be this. You ain't gonna be that. We can curse on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't gonna be shit. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it was very therapeutic too. To always hear and to know that I can reach for the stars, and anything that I put my mind to, I can do.
Right.
So that's really when it started when I was 9.
Let me ask you another question. When was like the turning point that you knew, like, when it was just not a hobby no more? When it's like you just knew, like, this, I'm the shit. Like,
It was forced.
yeah.
It was forced.
I mean, I've known you, so it looked like it came natural from the outside looking in.
It was forced, because when I was a teenager, the one thing I didn't like anything that kept me at a standstill. Doing hair keeps you at a standstill. You miss things, doing hair. You go past the time of doing hair. And I just, and I wasn't mentally ready for like certain type of feedbacks. That definitely wasn't my thing. I was young, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, that just wasn't my thing.
We all got a little bit of that in us, you know what I'm saying? Because
So,
we all want to be the best at what we do, so we don't, you know what I'm saying? It's always like like a competition within yourself, not necessarily with another person,
Right.
but it's like, if I'm going to do this, I want to be the best at it. I don't want to hear nothing negative. Just, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, don't say nothing.
If you don't say that, it's for me.
Yeah.
I'm
You know what I'm saying?
something.
Actually, the point
I
is
don't
like
like my
just trying to be better than yesterday.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trying to be better than
Yeah.
yesterday. So,
Yeah. So it was the constructive criticism
Alright.
that I was not mentally prepared for. And you know, anything that I do, I always want to be prepared for it. You know, I don't want to. There's a lot of hairstylists that do it just for the money, and you can tell because their attitude and their disposition, you know, about themselves, it shows. You know, even with barbers, you know when they don't want to be there, but you tolerate it because they're really good. You get what I'm saying? But you really lose a lot of clientele just not being professional. That's a real thing. You know, they rather go to the person who's okay or mediocre, and they just go to her for whatever that they can do, and then, you know, and not go to the person who don't treat them well. That's a real thing. So
yeah. So you went through like the ranks, meaning you went to school for.
yeah, well, I was already talented. I actually was a high school teacher. I worked for the Board of Ed.
Okay. I remember.
High school kids.
Yeah.
That was my thing. And my principal, she was retiring, and I knew that it was it for me. I mean, because I had a good principal. You know, she was a black, strong woman, and you know, every job, everywhere you go, you know, there's favor, and I was one of the favorites. So you know, when she left, that they was gonna have it for me. They was gonna put me. They was gonna put me to work. You know what I'm saying?
It normally goes like that because they look at it like, yeah, she ain't got no protection now, so now we good.
So at that point, you know, I was just like, dang, you know, at the time, I was, you know, I had a boyfriend at the time, and, you know, and he was encouraging me. He was like, listen, just go to hair school. Like, go to hair school. Go get your papers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was all about getting my paperwork. You know, that's another thing. I never, you know, just did anything and didn't have my paperwork, you know, locked up. You know what I'm saying? And, I wanted to go to hair school, and it worked for me. And after that, I was like, all right, cool, I could do this. I was doing hair in my house at first, and you know, he really wasn't with that. You know, he was just like, babe, like, you can't just have any and everybody coming in here. You know what I'm saying? We got real shit in here. You know what I'm saying? I got guns in here. You know, like it's not. You know, he wasn't out there in the street, but you know, protection and shit like that. But it wasn't legal. Like it was things that you know that we had in the crib. You know, bags and shoes and anything that anybody could actually see. And
and then go back and be like, yo, they crib is lit. Like let's run.
And I live in my house, so it's not like up the projects where you know what I'm saying. You gotta wait for somebody to open up the door.
And you know everybody, and ain't nobody just walking in there and leaving out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how we get down, but
so
you know, so
it was a matter of that.
The school, what was the name of it? What was it? Hands? The name of the school you went to?
Empire.
Empire
Hair School.
Empire Hair School. Now, where's that located at?
Oh, 34th Street.
34th Street.
That's like the Michael Jordan hair school.
34th Street. Right across street from H&M.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I know what that's at. Okay. Yeah. So you did. So like how? Because I never knew about like how long you have to be in hair school. Like, is it like regular college where you can do 2 years or 4 years, or is whenever you complete?
No, it's 7 months.
Oh, it's 7 months?
It's 7 months. And you can go longer because you got to complete a certain amount of hours.
Plus, you already knew what you was doing for the most part. You just doing it for
right. You just got to complete the hours.
Okay. To be certified. Okay.
Because what hair school is, it really just protects you and teaches you all of the things that you can get sued for.
Right. Exactly.
It don't teach you the things that I know how to do. Right. Full lace wigs and the big shit.
Yeah, talk your shit.
You know, it
don't stop there. Talk your shit.
It teaches you the basics. You know what I'm saying? Hair care, wash and blow, using your blow dryer properly. You know, that's things that a lot of hairstylists they don't know how to do. They don't know how to use the stove top combs and irons. Like they'll burn your hair off. They don't know how to use that. You know, everything that they use is in the cord. Right. So we learn how to use like certain type of irons.
You wouldn't necessarily use.
Perm rods. We know how to do jerry curls. Like they teach you how to do. If anybody walk into your shop, there should be nothing that you don't know how to do.
No matter what race.
That's the thing.
Hair type.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you never. It's very rare that I'll be like I don't know how to do that. Like I knew how to do anything. If I got caught on the set for anything. It might be something that I'll choose not to do. There's a lot of things that I don't do. If you walk into my shop and try to get a Jerry curl from me, I'll be like,
nah, it's 2021. It's clear for that. We not doing that.
I'm not doing a Jerry curl, right?
Jerry curl back, bitch.
Right, but then, you know, Michelle Obama might have an auntie that might need a Jerry curl.
Exactly.
But I'm trained to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's not something that I will turn down if need be. So I know how to do pretty much everything.
Yeah, it depends on the circumstances, so to speak.
Right.
Okay, so how do you go about starting your business, making it legit and not just working out the crib and all that? You got the LLC and all that, and you did all that, got the business license.
Well, I had got my LLC way before I opened up my shop because I came up with my name.
Okay.
And this is for anybody who has you come up with an idea, you LLC it, you trademark it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That way it's yours. Whenever you want to use it, you can just pull it out and just be great.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to work in other hair salons because I wanted to know what it was like. I was never the type of woman to jump the gun. I was never a Speedy Gonzalez, and I never just wanted to be the boss.
Yeah.
I always wanted to, have my experience in other shops so I could know the do's and the don'ts. And the only way that you know the do's and the don'ts is when you are, working in other salons, other experienced salons,
exactly.
and
Basically putting in work.
right,
Putting in work.
and making my connections and gaining my clientele. You know what I'm saying? Gaining my clientele out of somebody else's beauty salon. You get what I'm saying?
And once you leave there,
and when I
they come
leave,
with you.
I can carry it out and be great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So with that being said, right? I know about the one shop that you had because I was at the grand opening, which was crazy. That was crazy. I remember that.
Shout out to the shop.
Yeah. And
Wasn't that lit?
Yeah.
That was a lit grand opening. It was an all white.
Yo, I must apologize because I was the only one that showed up in all black.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was great.
I had Harlem there, I had the Bronx there, I had Long Island there, I had East New York there.
Of
East
course,
New York really represented. Like,
yeah, of
all
course,
my
of
dudes
course.
that rode bikes, they came through with their bikes. It was like 40, 50 of them.
Facts.
Like, I mean, it was a non-stop. I had a lot of officers that were friends.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why we was able to go all night like that and we shut down that block.
I mean, it was
like
it was good.
My best friend is an officer. So,
nobody was fighting. It was a good time.
No fighting,
food, drinking,
no nothing.
everything. Everybody showed love. You know what I'm saying?
It was a good night.
Many ghettos started a fight at a grand opening for somebody.
Yeah,
it was a good night.
Yeah, it was a good night.
It's a good thing to hear.
Yeah. So with that shop, do you I know you want to expand, right? So do you have like a specific number of how many shops you want to have, or is it like it's just unlimited, or like I'm gonna stop at let's say 20 shops, or are you trying to get into different countries, or like how big you trying to go with this?
I don't know. Because the truth of the matter is, sky's the limit. The truth of the matter is, salons are bills. They're bills. That's a real thing.
Right.
They're bills. You got to deal with several personalities. You're hiring, you're firing.
And the profit ain't
hiring is not knowing, firing is
guaranteed.
knowing. It's just a whole lot of headaches that come with it. But it's also a good thing because you're able to, supply, jobs. And provide certain things, whatever the case would be. So it's cool. I had did some things in North Carolina that worked out for me, and then I jumped back to Jersey. I was in the middle of opening up something in Jersey, and then the pandemic hit. Boom. I had the spot, everything. But the landlord was cool. She ain't robbed me, or whatever the case would be. So we ain't really have to, And I was just like, I don't really think I wanna, because I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna go another shutdown, and I'll be damned if I put, this fast 40,000 in this place of business, maybe 50.
Right.
With furniture and everything.
Next thing you know,
because I like decor, I like nice stuff, I like chandeliers.
I know.
So I've
been to the shop.
I'm gonna go big, especially with that shop. That shop was
It's
2,000
comfortable.
square feet. It was insane. It was huge, So I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it big. And I didn't want to do it big, not knowing what's gonna come. I'm hearing about, we might get shut down now. I mean, so at this point,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hopefully we don't. You know
Hopefully
what I'm saying?
we don't.
But you never know, things could just switch tomorrow. Like so,
they don't want us to be vaccinated, or we can't even function in our businesses. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of businesses that's gonna be shut down because a lot of people ain't going for the vaccine. They just want to.
So are they jacking that for like hair places, barbershops, hair salons,
everything, bro. Restaurants. You can't go to the.
I ain't gonna put hands gonna be sleeping in these places like.
You can't go to the gym to work out. Nothing. You need to get vaccinated, bro. This is what they pushing.
Yeah,
this is what. And yo, did y'all hear that? If they catch anybody with the fake card, they giving niggas 5 years.
That's fraud charge.
Yeah.
They not playing with niggas, bro. Plus. Niggas don't even know, like,
I ain't doing
that shit don't really even work. It's just a scam for the niggas that's selling it, bro. That shit don't work. Every syringe got serial number on it that's supposed to match that card. Like, so they know this already. So if you get caught, you stupid enough to try to do that. Talking to y'all out there that know who's doing that. I need to relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause when I seen that shit, I said, damn, 5 joints? 5 joints? That's crazy, bro.
Pushing this shit on us, man. Like,
yeah, like I said this though. I said this when the pandemic first happened. I said, watch, it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna come out with the vaccine and they're gonna force everybody to take this shit, or they just gonna cut you off from the rest of the world. Like, yo, you dead. And until you get this, you can't do nothing. You might as well stay in your house.
that's so crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you got a regular job, they saying if you don't get the vaccine, you gotta get tested every week.
Yeah.
Nobody trying to do that, bro. Every week, and then if you miss a week, you can't come back to work until you get tested again.
Right.
So like that shit is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all just,
it's one thing for the vaccines to prevent you from actually getting COVID.
Yeah.
But for you to tell us that you can still get COVID,
right.
but it just might calm down the symptoms, and it's like not even worth getting it. You get what I'm saying? People are still dying.
It's like, why y'all
even being
forcing us to get it,
vaccinated,
bro? Like,
you know?
You forcing us to get it, bro. Like, this should be a decision. Nigga feel like he gonna fight COVID himself, keep wearing masks and keep sanitizing, and don't let him do it like that, bro.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, nah, you know they got a controller now.
Yeah,
but
alright, moving on.
Yeah. I read this. I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but I wanted to definitely ask you. Is it true that you was doing like the cast members here from Love and Hip Hop?
Oh yeah, I work with Yandy. That's my homie.
That's
yeah. I worked with Love and Hip Hop before. Absolutely. I've worked with a couple of people. I've worked with Monica. I've worked with Hennessy. I've worked with Milano.
I see you had Spice. You did Spice on the cover.
Recently worked with Spice.
Yeah.
So I've had several people underneath my belt. I've got called for so many different things. I've worked with Nene LaShawn. Lashaya, who's House of Shay. I work with China. Shout out to China, Dollhouse China. I don't know if y'all know who she is.
Nah. I know she was at the brunch.
Yeah, she was at the brunch. She's at all my stuff. We support each other, and she put me on to a lot of things too. Like she linked me to Milano. She linked me to Jessica White. Jessica White is a Victoria's Secret model, or whatever, and she's now a good friend of mine as well. You definitely got to shout out for the people who connect you. A lot of people like to forget.
Of course.
We like to forget those people, and we don't like to speak their names and rooms when they're not there, which is corny. So shout out to China.
That's really the point. Just build the relationships, man.
Absolutely.
Positive relationships.
Absolutely.
Everybody can help each
Positive vibes. Positive vibes. So
that's what it's all about.
You was So was you only doing it in New York, or was you doing both, like New York and Atlanta, or did?
Nah, the Atlanta thing is kind of like fresh and new.
Yeah.
Like I think this is like the second, maybe the third season.
It might be like the third or fourth.
It might be a little more than that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
There's so many people though in that field down there. I can imagine like the competition just to get one of them bitches.
Because it's a lot of.
Not one of the bitches.
No, I'm sorry. Pardon.
It's Harlem. It's Harlem.
I'm saying one of the lovely ladies. You know what I'm saying down there.
But it's a lot of competition as far as hair, right? Like hair salons. I know Atlanta is one of the big cities.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like it's competition. It's crazy down there with that. Everybody's selling wigs, doing hair, doing something cosmetic down there, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like it's probably about who you know when you're down there. Like
right.
Skip the line.
Yeah. So was that one of your reasons for going down there to Atlanta, or was
no? I've actually relocated to Atlanta.
I wonder. That's what I want to do. How is it?
I've relocated to Atlanta. It's absolutely amazing. The opportunities is different down there.
Yeah, the black business.
You know, I did an amazing event down there, and it was like absolutely amazing. You know, and it was really dope. You know, I made a lot of connections and stuff. It's just really time for me to go. You know, I've outweighed this place. You know, I've been doing it. You know. I've been doing it for a while now. Sometimes you gotta relocate. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you need to
get to the next
breathe
level.
different air. You know what I mean?
Even Yandy just relocated. You get what I'm saying? Like to Atlanta. Like, you know, Atlanta is like Black Hollywood. And everybody really help everybody. They really, you know, they pull you up. You know, you gotta feel that selfish and don't really wanna, you know, see you.
They do help each other.
For the most part, it's
see that
really enough money down there for everybody.
Yeah, you can see that with the music. They stick together.
So I just read not too long ago. Atlanta has the highest rate of middle class to high class black people in the country. Like, now I'm saying people was doing it over there making it. Like, they really,
especially in the beauty industry.
That's what I'm saying.
Beauty industry, makeup, hair.
Fashion.
Hair is major, and there's just so much. Fashion is cool, but I think fashion is more like LA. I think that fashion is more like a LA thing.
Yeah, like
you know,
LA,
models, fashion,
France, Italy, places like that.
But you can survive doing anything in Atlanta. That's a real thing. Photographers, it's even what y'all doing. You know, because there's so much stuff going on. There's so much talent going on, and it's really not hard to get them to. You know what I'm saying?
Like, New York is the backbiting capital of the world, bro. Like, yo, word.
See, New York, you gotta be big for somebody to jack you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be big already to be jacked. You know? For me, God is so good because, you know, I always stay in my lane.
Right.
And I'm not a clout chaser, and I'm not chasing nobody down.
Never was.
I'm not kissing nobody's ass, but I do make amazing connections. You know, and that's just really the bottom line. People they cling to me, they love me, they like me. If you don't like me, shame on you.
Something's wrong.
Shame on you. You missing out on a good.
And you don't even know why you
missing out on a
don't
good motherfucking thing. Because I'm linked to a lot of things and a lot of people, and I'm also a great person. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe you was around at the wrong time, and you might have got the wrong side of me because you was being a clown. But for the most part, you know, I'm gonna put my people on. You know,
that's
the more
a fact.
information
I've seen that in
and the
real
more that
time.
I get filled with the information, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna spread the word, or I'm gonna reach out to this one, that one. You're doing this, you're doing that. Oh, listen, you need to be going to this event. This is where you need to be. You get what I'm saying? But people also gotta understand that you gotta invest in yourself too. Sometimes you gotta pay $500, $200, and get inside the event to rub shoulders with the greats. You can't be cheap. Everything is not going to be free. That's just the bottom line. Like, you know, you got to invest. You know how many classes I've been in. So I'm going on a retreat right now with a multi-millionaire in October. I can't wait. That is a part of they investing in me. Because after I leave there, I'm going to be so filled and so like excited because I'm learning new things, and I know she's going to teach me things that I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all about, you know, making sure you're in the right
Once
place.
you're on that path and you get going, like everything is moving because, like I said, I saw your grind from the beginning.
Right.
And once you got started, I just seen it just going up. So I was like, yo, damn, like she really doing big things.
I know when you see somebody doing something and you be like, nah, he's gonna be it like that.
But I knew with her. I remember
And I ain't changed.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know, I'm leveling up and I'm getting real money, but I never changed. I see you.
That's a
You
fact.
hit me on my DM,
Always show
I'm gonna
love.
respond. I'm not
Always
gonna
show
ignore
love.
you. I see you in person, I'm gonna give you a hug.
Right.
That's
a
it.
fact.
That's just how it goes.
Always show love.
You know?
Always show love.
I'm showing up to Cypress Day. I'm never too good.
Right.
You know, but, you know, when I become a multi-millionaire, I may not be able to show up to certain things in the same way. But, you know, when I come back, it'll be straight giving back.
Yeah, but
you know
the real one
understand. Giving back.
The real one understand.
You know?
The real one understand. Listen,
because sometimes when you move, that's it.
Right.
You know, sometimes when you get to a certain level, you can't dabble back.
You can't.
Because people in your community don't appreciate you, and they will try to harm you and rob you and do all types of stuff. You know, so you gotta protect yourself as well.
Like I said, I love to glow up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm so blessed.
I'm glad to see my people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad to see my people when they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? And everything is positive, and that positive energy is rubbing off onto everybody else. Like, that shit is dope to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that little black girl who just grow up in the madness that we grew up in, right? They see someone like her and be like, yeah, hold on. like I can touch her. I can talk to her.
Yeah,
I can see her. Like so, if she's there, I know I can do it.
Right.
And she always come back and talk to the people. So you know what I'm saying. So that energy right there is gonna go a long way. People ain't never gonna forget that. People never gonna see you and just unless they somebody who ain't about shit gonna hate. The ones that ain't about shit is gonna hate.
Let me tell you something about
you know what I'm
haters.
saying?
I never really acknowledge my haters. It's very, very rare that you will see me on social media addressing a hater, speaking about who's hating.
Yeah.
Because I don't really give a
That's
fuck about
boomeranging
who's
the
hating.
negative energy back to you.
And I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest with you. The way that I view hating is different. I don't hate the haters because I know somewhere down the line you're broken, or you wasn't raised on love.
Right.
A lot of people are raised on survival. And when you're raised on survival, then it's hard to give love. It's hard, you know. Like, come on, we was raised on hate all of our lives.
Yeah.
For instance, back in the day, how many times you see somebody with a new pair of sneakers? Yo, bro, where you get those new sneakers from? Yo, I don't even know. I think that is a part of hate. That is a part of not wanting to give out information. So if we couldn't give out information about where we got a sneaker from, what makes you think that we're trying to give out information about how we start a business? I think that we're getting so much better as a whole and as a culture. You know, I feel like, you know, putting the women in the winner's seat, because right now we're living in a woman's world. That's what it is right now, and it's an amazing thing because for so long we didn't have a voice, and for so long we couldn't do certain things. For so long, however, even though we are up here and we doing our thing, we're forgetting to treat a man like a man. That's another topic for a whole nother day. But at the end of the day, a man is a man and a king is a king. You have to treat him accordingly. And men also got to step up. You get what I'm saying? And they got to do right by women, you know? That's also another subject for another day, because I'll blow your mind with things that I tell you. And I educate you on how I see things. You know, I'm not biased. You know, I'm not that girl that's just, you know, a lot of girls, they get up and they speak. Women, they speak and they only speak on a woman's point of view. I see it from a man's point of view as well. And that's because I now understand black men. For a long time, I misunderstood a black man, but now I got a black son, so I know what you got to deal with from young. You know what I'm saying? From young, what you got to get ready for and stuff like that.
Exposed to it, all that.
Right. So that's why I'm teaching my son
it's about growth,
things.
though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's about growth.
It's about growth.
Like you grow and
the hate out your heart.
Yeah, like listen, everybody say the same thing as far as yo, I wish I knew back then what I know now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then I thought about that, like, you can't, because then you wouldn't have the experience of going through it.
Right.
You wouldn't have the time. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't have the time. So it takes years to learn certain shit to get to a point.
We delayed.
We are. You know,
I stand beside that phrase. I wish I would have known then what I know now, because white people been knew then. And that's why they've been ahead of the game. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Generational wealth.
That's a real thing.
That's why the Jews, they went through their oppression and all that, but they came back and bounced back because they stuck together. They came back and bounced back, and now they like one of the richest. You know what I'm saying,
and they really know how to stick together.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. Because if one of them needs something, the whole community is helping them.
Like, they got a whole community.
Yeah, they got a whole.
They're not gonna walk into your black cleaners and put their stuff in the cleaners. They're gonna go, even if they don't like him. Right. It's because he is him. Yeah. They're gonna walk into a black cleaners. They're not gonna buy anything from your supermarket. They're gonna go to that guy's supermarket. You get what I'm saying? I have a Jewish friend and he put me on.
Inside,
you know, they keep inside everything.
They keep their dollar circulating.
You know what I mean?
They keep their dollar circulating.
So,
this is why they run everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? In every industry, for the most part, you know what I'm saying, they run. But I feel like at a point we can get there as black people too, if it's just we too materialistic. Not only that, it's ego with us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's ego with us. Like,
ego and pride. Absolutely.
We want to get to the top, but we want to do it by ourselves because.
Or you don't want to help the next person do it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
But when we do get to the top, we could be able to say, "Ain't nobody helped me get here."
Yeah, right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that plays a part now.
I don't mind. Let me tell you something. I don't mind somebody helping me get there. I don't want to go. First of all, I don't want to go to the top by myself.
Right.
I want somebody to bring me up, and I want to be able to bring somebody up, and then bring somebody up. And whoever don't want to bring me up, fuck you. And straight to the next. I'm gonna go to the next source. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't put my shit in nobody's hands. Right. You know, I straight master and I straight monitor how my life is gonna turn out and how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna wait on you. You don't wanna put me on and you don't wanna fuck with me? Cool. That's it.
You know what it is?
On to the
Yeah,
next.
level.
Nothing is gonna stop me from getting to the top. That's the bottom line. It might take me a little bit longer, but I'm gonna get there. And that's just the bottom line. But not wanting nobody help. No, I want all the help.
Yeah,
I want all the help.
everybody.
I just don't, you know what? If you're not gonna help me, somebody's gonna help me. I'm gonna make sure I get into the room of somebody who matters that's gonna pull me up with them. At the end of the day, I'm gonna see you, sis. I'm gonna see you, bro. I'm gonna see you at the top. I ain't worried about it, and I don't get angry, and I don't get bitter. It just make me go harder, and it make my prayer life goes deeper. It puts my trust in God even more. Because I mean, at the end of the day, people can't do what God can do. You'd be surprised. God will have you surpass all the people who thought that you wasn't going to go nowhere, and they felt like you needed their help. That is a real thing. People really feel like that. They think that. So when God show out, He show out.
All right, I got a question for you. Who inspired you to do what you do right now? Like, if anybody, if not you, just be like, I did it myself. I don't care.
Yeah, who you saw first?
You know what I mean?
It was like, I
mean, word. What makes
That's
you
your thing?
yeah, like inspiration.
I would say Janelle Smith. Shout out to Janelle Smith.
Don't know her, but I guarantee she's somebody.
She's amazing, and her name was Coco Maine back in the day.
Okay.
She did like big hair shows and stuff like that. She was like super dope. And then Colette, she was my personal hairstylist from Nubians. She was right across the street from, you remember Nubians, right across the street from Cypress?
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Colette, that's my girl right there. So you know, I definitely gotta pay homage to Colette. Absolutely, they paved the way.
So you saw her and was like, yo, bro, like I could do this too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's really lit out here, but I want to do this and take this to a whole nother level, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Which you are doing, and I'm saying we gotta give her flowers. You know what I'm saying? Even though
where's my flowers?
Like, huh? The flowers.
Where?
The flowers is just in.
Oh, it's invisible.
Yeah, it's invisible flowers.
It's the energy, you heard? It's the energy.
It's invisible flowers, like, you know what I'm saying? But they are flowers, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna get my hat, so that'll be my
Yeah, I'm sending you the whole fit. You know what I'm saying? Forget the hat. I'm sending you the whole fit. But, I mean, what's going on? What's going on?
Talk to us about the empowerment brunch. This is the second year you did it, right?
Yeah.
First year was in March. This year.
So it's an annual thing that you doing every year.
This year's in May, right? Yeah. Okay. I definitely need an invite. Talk to us about that.
Me too, man.
So when I first had been to Here I Am, I did it myself.
That's Hair I Am. H-A-I-R.
H-A-I-R.
Hair I Am.
Yes.
I came up with this event. I said, earlier I was discussing with you guys that God gave me this vision. And when I was sitting in my cell, because I had to do 18 hours a day in my cell. I really wasn't out like that. And in my cell, I came up with Here I Am. And it just took me like 5 hours to actually, do the whole blueprint.
Alright, so you say your cell. What you mean by your cell? You was in jail?
I was in jail.
Like, what you was in jail for, bro? Like,
I was in jail. So I came down and I was like,
oh, you was like, like, nah.
No.
Like, hold on. But, so talk about that. Like,
so one day,
you don't gotta go too deep.
One day I was on my way to North Carolina because I had business in North Carolina, and I had things going on in North Carolina. My goddaughter, she was in college, so there was a lot of things going on. So I took the drive. It was my first time actually getting on the road and actually driving, and I got pulled over. The officer told me that I was speeding. He told me I was doing 115 and a 70, and I was in VA. So we all know that VA is a Commonwealth state law. That's state. That's not somewhere where you want to get pulled over. So he pulled me over, and he told me I was doing 115 and a 70 lane, and I said, "There's no way," because my car is in what is it called?
Cruise control.
It was a cruise control.
Cool.
It don't go past 85.
Alright.
Right?
Right.
So then he asked my son how old was he. My son was like, I'm 14. So he arrested me for child endangerment. So I was facing a year. They must have given me a year. I had to go back and forth to court to court for about a year, and then they gave me 40 days.
And they give you no bail or nothing?
They did. They gave me a bail.
So you was fighting this from the streets?
Yeah, they wouldn't let me bail myself out. My sister found me bail me out. It was a big deal.
Yo, shout out to the pussy ass cops that did that, like, know what I'm saying? Because, like, y'all niggas is not even gonna make it. Know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna do something wrong and be on the administrative leave, you know what I'm saying? Any day.
But it was cool, the intentions was for, that was God's to have this time.
Right.
That's a real
Right.
thing. I felt like he was sitting me
So
down.
how did that experience like help, like where you at now, or I'm saying what you doing with your life?
But when you sit down for a certain
Right.
period of time, you know you can point out the real from the fake.
Right.
You know who's who.
Right.
You know who's gonna be there, who's not gonna be there. It's just an experience.
Right.
You know, it's just not an experience to go through. But if you're gonna go through it, it really gives you a clear understanding on who's who.
I'm not gonna lie, like I'm really like the coolest nigga ever, bro. But I got 8 years in the state system of New York City. Like, I mean, New York State, you know what I'm saying, of jail time. So I know what she said. So 40 days could feel like 400
40
months.
days?
Like,
Let me tell you what 40 days
So
felt
imagine
like.
what 8 years feel
40
like.
days, 18 hours in a cell, it felt like forever.
Like-
Okay? Number one, I'm not a criminal. Number two, I've always did things the way they were supposed to be done. Number three, I'm a full-time mother. I don't play that shit. I'm all about being a mother. So being behind bars away from my son for 2, 3, 4, 5 days, that's just too much
It's
for me.
It's too much.
You get what I'm saying?
But so
And it just is what it is.
you are saying that it did like make you more stronger. That you needed that to be more stronger.
Or that was
I wouldn't
the
necessarily say I
No,
needed that.
not needed it, but that experience helped you become more.
I needed to be sat down.
All right.
yeah,
Right?
and
that was my time
the,
with me and God.
yeah,
I bet
and
you
that
want
was
to do
the,
115 and the 75 again.
and that was the that was the foundation of where the women empowerment came from, right?
Yes, that's what I got my vision.
No, that's dope. That's
Okay.
dope. I'm
That's
saying.
what I got my vision.
And so
So I was out, I got out in August, and I executed that vision the following March,
the following March
Couple of months
of last year,
2019.
2019.
2 years ago.
So
Excuse me, 2020.
Oh, 2000 last year then. Oh,
Yeah.
This is recent. Oh, you a
Yes,
criminal.
listen, definitely.
no, she's definitely not a criminal.
I'm just playing. But no,
Definitely
all
not a criminal.
right. So, boom, not to like deflect this shit off of her. Like say this is about you, but like I know what she's talking about. When I was in jail, I designed my whole MDMA shit. Like now I'm saying in jail, like they had no experience with clothes and that. I just been flying my whole life. But now I want to be a designer. I designed everything. Drew. I bought sketchbooks. Had people send me packages with sketchbooks on how to sketch and all that. Boom. And that shit came to fruition. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then COVID came, right? I had a 9 to 5. I was working for Kate Spade. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know Kate Spade? That's the Persian fashion lady. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that job. I did bad. But, you know what I'm saying? But it was a good job. It was a good job at the time. It was a good job at the time. But COVID came. They act like they was gonna hire me back. They never hired me back. So I'm like, boom. All right. What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna find another job?
That was a sign for you to do your own thing.
Like, so that's why I always say COVID, like, you know what I'm saying, it either helped niggas or it hurt niggas. Like, that shit helped me. Like, where I feel like, bro, I'm never going back to nobody's job again, bro. Like, I'm doing good right now, bro. I'm making more than I was making at the job. So I get where she's coming from. Like, you get mad, more experience just because you locked up in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get mad, more time to think.
Your time.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You're doing time.
That, like, I ain't had a job in 2 years, y'all. Hi, I'm doing good.
That's a fact. That's a fact. When you have a vision and you start working for yourself and
Right.
and you come up with these ideas and you start putting shit together
Right.
and you start building the foundation, especially because we all have kids, right?
Right.
So you want to build something that
You got kids?
for when
Two, yes. Two
so
daughters.
Oh, wow.
so when you want to build something to where it's like, all right, when I get old enough and I feel like I want to retire or so, I could pass something along. I'm not saying that my kids don't gotta work. They gotta work,
Yeah, they
but
gotta work. Yeah, they gotta work.
they have something that they can automatically go to that they have knowledge in.
Even you, just I'm saying, being the head of this, like, you know what I'm saying, do what you like, yo, bro. At some point, this working shit is not gonna be for me. Let me start something. You know what I'm saying,
Bro, listen, this working shit. I say it. This working shit is not for me, bro.
Right, exactly.
It's not like I'm not the type of dude that want to go to a place to where they tell you, okay, go take your break.
Right.
All right, you gotta be here
Feel like
by
jail.
this
It feel
time.
like jail.
Yeah, like, I mean, listen. I've never been to jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
what
I'm
I'm saying,
just
man. That's
saying
mad commendable.
that
Shout out to you.
yeah, like,
Shout out to
you know what I'm saying?
You made
And I never wanted to go through that, but what I'm saying is I never like nobody telling me what to do. Like, period. Like, always been that way.
Right.
I never like somebody telling me what to do. Especially if I had it in my mind like, yo, I don't have to do that. Like, so why you talking to me? Like, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm not just gonna go crazy and start wilding. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I never like somebody telling me what to do because it's like. It's almost like
it's condescending, like yo, bro. Like
it's almost like they have, like they had like a certain power over you. Like,
that's how you felt?
so
I feel like all bosses in all type of situations feel like, yo, bro, I don't really got no talent at doing anything, so this is my talent, being a fucking boss. So I'm gonna make all of y'all, know what I'm saying, feel like shit.
But it also depends. Yo, Pip, listen. Let me tell you something. Right?
You think that when you're a boss that you're supposed to be nice? You think that boss?
No. I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like. I'm not talking about as like up and coming businesses, or if you start a business.
I'm just talking about being a boss. Period.
You supposed to be about your fucking business.
No, but like
that's what you're supposed to be about.
Sometimes they can overdo it, like now I'm saying, and they've been overdoing it so long. It's like to the point that they feel this is normal. They don't care.
Pip,
like yo, bro, I'll fire you if you say anything. Like nigga.
Pip. Let me explain. Let me explain to you what you talking about, bro. You talking about a motherfucking supervisor, bro. A nigga who don't own shit, but they in a position of power.
If I make $18 an hour, you make $20 an hour. You're not that much better than me, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's why it be like that. Like if I make 18, you might make 21, bro. Nigga, we got the same bills, nigga, and nigga, low key. I was doing other shit after the job, so I'm really doing better than you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kid, how you can feel you better because we at work, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all about like people humbling themselves. You know what I'm saying? People humbling themselves and knowing what's important. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it moving though. You know what I'm saying? You know, we on limited time here. You know what I'm saying? But you know this is, you know what I'm saying? This is the person that we showcasing, you know what I'm saying?
My son is all the way up right now.
Do say do that, you know what I'm saying?
My son is all the way up right now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my son is up right now.
We on limited time though, so we gotta get to the points and all that. So, boom, this is a real celebrity status. I don't care if y'all don't know her and all that, bro.
I knew you was gonna say that.
She's a celebrity stylist.
I'm a stylist.
How many celebrities have you sold a product to? Look, half of y'all can't answer that. But alright, cool. Boom. Listen, like, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so, bro, I know you probably won't blow up your clientele and all that. I need, like, some notable names, you know what I'm saying, of people that you work with that's, like, you know what I'm saying? That's a no, that you're not cat. You're not cat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, ain't nothing about a cat. Like,
you know that, but I don't know if they know that. So I was like, hold up. I need some notable names.
I work with several. I work with Milano's Rouge.
Shout out to Milano.
Shout out to
Milano. I like you, Milano, too,
that's
man.
My girl. I work with Hennessy. I work with Monica. I work with Andy.
Monica, the singer?
Yeah, Monica.
Oh, the singer, Monica.
Shout out to Monica. Shout out.
Yeah, you know, I work with several people. I work with
the list is more extensive. She's just being modest
and stuff like that. Yeah.
She's just being modest right now. The list is more extensive than that, but
you also.
It's all about rubbing shoulders, building relationships, bro. That's what she been doing. This is why she's so fucking successful right now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We respect everything that you're doing, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. In 2 years, I would be happy to be like, yo, I interviewed her. She too rich to even answer my calls right there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would be happy. I would be happy.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
she always.
You can't get me in here. We definitely could do a Zoom. We definitely gonna do virtual.
Yeah, She definitely humble, but she also about her business. And she do her thing, like, you know what I'm saying? She do her thing.
I worked on movie sets, all type of stuff.
Yeah, Uncut Gems. She worked on movie sets.
Oh yeah, let's talk about
Uncut Gems.
Let's talk about this.
You know I was gonna bring that up.
Wait, hold on, wait. She did what?
Uncut Gems with Adam Sandler and Kevin Garnett. She knew I was gonna bring that up.
I am not.
No,
maybe I am. I don't want to listen.
Maybe got information I don't know, but I need to hear this. Go ahead, go
ahead, talk your shit.
I don't even know how I ended up in that movie, but I just want to say I thank you. I'm so blessed and I'm so honored.
No, you gotta hear the story from the beginning.
Alright, so I have a friend by the name of Dominic.
Shout out to Dominic.
He's actually my best friend. He's also my bro. Shout out to him. And he called me one day and he was like, listen, I'm going to be in this movie and I'm going to pull you in. And I'm like, I'm not an actress. I don't, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not an actress. Like, I like to be behind the scenes. I like to make my money. I like to be low key. Like, I just don't like to be seen. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could be behind my brand, I will be behind my brand. I feel like you make way much more money. I feel like you're way much more successful when people don't know it's you. That is a real thing.
Right. Yeah, that's a real thing.
But
that's a fact.
Unfortunately, my face and my name, it went along with my business and it became the brand. So it is what it is. And so when he called me, I was like, no, not, I don't really think so. So he was like, yeah. So a couple of weeks went by, maybe like even a month or so. A woman hit me up and she's like, hey, we want you to be in this movie. And I'm like, what movie? It threw me off because I forgot about the phone call with Dominic. Yeah, because
it's been a while, right?
So when she was like, yes, we love your look, we want you in the movie, and I'm just like, what movie? So I'm like, are you sure? I think that you're calling me for hair.
Yeah.
So she said, no, I'm calling you to be a part of the movie. Okay. So she said, do me a favor, send me an email. Email me a picture of you.
Okay.
I emailed her a picture of me. She emailed me another picture of me. She said, this is you too as well. I said, yes, this is me. She said, yes, we need your look.
So that's how she confirmed.
And that's how it confirmed. And then at the end of the conversation, she told me who the referrer was, which made sense. It was your boy
Dominic.
It was Dominic.
Shout out to Dominic.
Like backstory, what Dominic doing right now with himself? Like
Dominic is doing very well. He's in Atlanta living his best life.
Yeah, shout out to Dominic.
He's doing his thing, and I'm like so proud of you. I love you. You already know. So on the set, we had so much fun. Adam Sandler is amazing.
Yeah, what is he like?
He's hilarious. He's funny. He's down to earth.
I love that nigga, bro. I love him like I know him.
He doesn't demand so much.
I met him one time, but like I love him like I know him.
Yeah, he's cool. He's really, really cool. We was on set a couple of days. I mean, we did that part like 100 times.
Yeah, mad takes.
We did it several times, and every time it was fun. It didn't get tiring or anything. I did have some red bottoms on, and my feet was burning.
Heels? Red bottom heels?
In the jewelry store. Yes. My feet was burning.
You had
the
Brooklyn, so she had to come fly.
is not for you to stand in. They're for you to sit down in.
Right.
Like for the most part, it was
that's what heels is made. Wait. That's what heels is made. Like fancy heels is made for you to sit down.
Certain shoes are made for you to sit down.
Like just walk to the chair.
These shoes right here. These shoes are made to sit.
Yo, just walk to the chair.
You
look good in them.
These shoes are not.
You take a couple pictures. You sit your ass down. Have a glass of wine and you good.
So funny.
You get in and out of a car.
I feel the logic. I feel the logic behind that. Yo, we gonna charge you with $1,000 for these shoes, but don't never walk in them. I get it.
Yo,
that's horrible.
They hurt everybody.
That's the concept. That's horrible.
I get it.
I mean, listen. That's what they do.
Yeah. So, and shout out to LaKeith. Like LaKeith was amazing.
Who's
LaKeith? LaKeith, he's an actor.
The actor that was in
he played in the Martin Luther King movie.
Judas and the Messiah.
He played Judas and the Messiah.
Yeah, he played in Get Out.
Get Out.
Oh, that nigga. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I never knew your name, bro. I'm sorry. I know you gonna watch this shit because she on it. You know what I'm saying? I never knew your name. I apologize.
Shout out to LaKeith.
Now you know my name. My name is Kevin. But
and shout out to Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, Kevin.
They made me feel.
Yeah.
Like I was family. They made me feel like I was home. Like I knew them for years.
Right.
Like
yeah,
it was
made
amazing.
you feel comfortable.
It wasn't unprofessional. It was all professional vibes.
So let me ask you. Do you see yourself like being in like getting more roles in movies?
Maybe.
I
mean, she talking about she trying to expand the brand and all that. Like, what the brand don't stop at here. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we is Cherie Amor.
Yeah,
like, that shit gonna be clothes. That shit gonna be movies.
Whatever God leads me to do, that's what I'm going to do. Because, once that happened, you gotta stay ahead of the game. So of course I got an acting coach, and I was doing that through the whole pandemic. We was doing it every Tuesday and every Thursday.
So it's safe to say that she went to an acting coach because she wants to be an actor.
Right. It's safe to say that if
not necessarily want to be an actress, but being prepared.
And they pay me some good money.
That's true. That's true too. Just being prepared in case another secret call like that come out of nowhere. Like that.
You never know because listen, when you flowing in these circles. Anything can happen because everybody's connected to somebody, and you never know the opportunity that presents itself.
Yo, Hollywood is so weird. Like I just call everything Hollywood that's entertainment, bro. I'm just talking about entertainment period. It's so weird. So when you find somebody that's like genuine, like this shit is really like different, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Shit is so weird. These niggas is like weird, bro. So I love what you're doing. I love that you stay to yourself. Like you know what I'm saying, you keep to yourself. Like you know what I'm saying, your morals that you got. You sticking to that, you're not, I'm saying, I'm not making you fancy because you're getting a couple more dollars than niggas that you grew up with. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's fire to me. That's fire to me. And then when you get your first million and all that, I pray and hope that you stay the same type of way. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, listen.
I mean, I'm never going to stay the same.
Yeah, you're
going to level up in every way. However,
my friend way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you have to go.
I'm humble by nature.
Yeah, you can never stay the same.
You can't practice. You can't practice that.
Yo, I'm starting a new clothing line called HBN, humble by nature. Don't steal my shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get 20% of that.
It's the 20% for me.
I got you. Yo, but also you've been nominated for Sheen magazine for
Hey yo, bro, I was about to ask that question. Bro.
Best artist of the year. For hairstylists? Is that correct?
They postponed it, so we're gonna find out at a later date. But
there you go. Wait, did you see the competition?
I believe.
Did you see the competition that you're against?
I didn't even look at my competition.
I know, but I think you should just look at.
I don't even know why.
No, just look at the
what?
No, I'm just saying you can still be that same. That same.
I don't think they know who their competition is, bro.
No, bro. We don't know who our competition is. Like, it could be a girl.
Whoever was nominated.
Yeah, Tonya said,
congratulations.
This is why I really
right?
that.
It doesn't matter who wins, who doesn't. The fact that I am nominated for Sheen Magazine Hairstylist of the Year.
And y'all know about Sheen Magazine. That's a good publication, bro. That's
a big deal. That's a big deal.
We voted for you and we know you're gonna win. I just wanted to know if
you definitely gonna win. You from the hood.
I'm definitely gonna win, right?
I just want to know if you checked in with your competition just to see, like, yo, maybe somebody just know how to do the Jerry curl with the super split with the frontal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might be super talented. It's like, yo, bro, I never thought of this. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to see nobody with a Jerry curl and a frontal. I don't want to see that's nasty world. I'm just saying. I don't want to see a Jerry curl with a frontal.
No, I'm just saying. When people judge the shit, they judge shit off as just like, yo, this shit look weird as hell, but it was original.
I've done men frontals. I've done guys that you actually know.
I don't want to see wave shits. Oh, bro. Hey, yo, all y'all niggas that's doing that with the fake frontal wave shits, bro, I despise y'all.
Wow.
I despise. Yo, bro. Go bald. Yo, like, get a bullet.
They not ready to go.
That's like the same nigga that got the heel. That's like the same nigga that got the heel on his side and he keep it like that, bro.
Niggas is hard.
They not ready to go bald. And I do the face.
No.
I also do the frontal.
Yo, that's yo. Alright, look, no funny shit.
There's a lot of money in
that. That's no funny. No. I want you to get all those customers. I want you to get all the customers. But that is lying. That is dead ass lying. Yo, but niggas do. You see,
women been lying for years.
We been on y'all for that though.
Niggas can't even for fake beds. Niggas got the whole fake Rick Ross on some lemon pepper wing shit.
Bro, I just want to see how like do it for me. You do me a fake beard. Not because I want it. I just want to see how I look if I have the fake beard.
We're gonna tape it in there.
No, I love it.
No, I want to.
That ain't you.
I just want to do it. I just want to do it because my shit always patchy and I don't care, bro. Like I'm saying, like
it's not growing in very well.
Fuck with the patchy.
My hair growth oil.
Yeah, I don't really care about
No, we gotta get it.
I'll go get the motherfucker.
No, we gotta fill it in.
And get the ice picks. That's my shit.
We're definitely not doing ice picks.
Why are we not doing ice picks?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
We can't do that.
I've been doing ice picks for years. Nobody does it. Ain't a girl complain. She ain't complained yet.
Who? Are you saying that she has several women?
I don't have several women. They're always looking at that.
He has several women.
I have
so
a girlfriend.
Shout out to you.
I have a girlfriend. That I'm saying I don't have several women.
Don't get yourself in trouble, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
She's wildin'. Look, I have a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Don't have several women. She like my ice
Shout out
kicks.
to you.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
What you saying?
I just want to see the bid on me, like, bro, give me the fake shit so I can see like how I would have looked at it if I.
To see if the girls like it, right?
No, to see if I like it. That's it.
And the girls.
Nah, if you like it, you want just keep getting the fake bed, my nigga.
If I like it, nigga, I would rip it over and be like, oh, damn, God, you fucked me up. I would have been fired with a bid.
Nah, bro, that's not how that work, my nigga.
I would have been fired with a bid, but
I don't want no fake shit, bro. I don't want no fake bed. I don't want no fake hair.
Bro, you got a beard. You can grow your shit, bro. You talk. This not your struggle, bro.
Yo,
This is
my
not your
nigga.
struggle, bro, nigga.
My nigga, listen.
Yeah, bro, it's not just so you gonna grow a beard. If you let that shit grow right now, you good, bro.
No,
your shit
my
been Rick Ross in 5 months.
my shit is where I want it to be.
Bro, I can't
what
get
I'm saying is, if I couldn't get a bed, I would cut my shit off.
Bro,
See,
that's what I'm
my
saying.
nigga, I had different looks, bro. I could do the bread. I could, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
5 o'clock shadow.
Yo, my whole thing is, right?
What's the 5 o'clock shadow?
No, that's
When
like
you-
when you like super light, like
Super light.
like super light, like it's like a
Super
season
light.
for your face.
Like-
So what is it when it's really filled?
That's
Like
something.
when it's like.
Nah, that's a bed.
That's a
That's
big.
a
This
bed.
is a
So
big,
what is
like,
that?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Hey, yo, New York niggas
this
stop.
is
Hey, yo,
regular
New York
shit.
niggas stop
Regular
doing the
shit.
chin
Regular.
strap.
When you come in, you be like, I just want the regular shit.
Nah,
You call
I'm
it?
gonna be honest with you. When I go to the barbershop, I just sit down in the chair. I've been getting my hair cut.
Nah, he know
by the
what
same
you
nigga
want.
for
He know
15
what
years.
you want
I
already.
can just sit down like this.
And he know.
He put the shit on and he just cut my hair.
Hey, yo,
I
bro,
don't say
I
nothing.
go to the Dominicans. right? Now I'm saying, I go sit, like he said, I go sit in the chair. He already know what I want, bro. Cause I been like, I be growing my hair just because I don't give a fuck. Like, now I'm saying, but
It's the nail polishing for me.
Nah, I'm saying that's a good gel. Mei Ling.
Good job.
Shout out that I'm saying. Shout out to Mei Ling and all that. But like,
Nah, I don't got that.
now I'm saying, but
As
like,
long as my nails is clean, I'm good.
hold on.
But all that other shit.
But look, I go sit in a barber chair, right? I go to the Dominicans. My man, I've been fucking with him. You should have been fucking with this nigga for mad long, bro. He already know, bro. I get the same shit. Yo, tape me up, shape me up, nigga. That's it, bro. That's it, bro. There's nothing to talk about, bro. Know what I'm saying? Dude, put the hot rag on my shit, do the massage shit, the brrrr, that go on your
Nah,
shit.
nigga
Yo,
trying
black
to-
barbers don't do that, yo. Black barbers, y'all need to start doing that.
No,
Massage
fuck that.
face
That's
shit.
that uptown shit. I'm
What
from
happened?
Brooklyn. I got my hair cut by niggas, bro. And niggas did my eyebrows. I ain't like that shit.
Nah, I got
Yo,
no,
I told niggas, don't ever do that shit
No,
again. Yo, my nigga,
he do
don't cut my eyebrows,
shit.
bro.
Hey, yo, bro, he do my
Don't
shit.
do
bro.
that.
Hey, yo, bro, so you gotta look at me different. Yo, he do my shit, bro. Like,
Nah,
okay.
my
No,
nigga,
bro, I
my
feel
nigga.
like, I just feel like, bro, it's not
You feel
gay.
attacked?
No, I feel attacked now, but I just feel like when he's doing it, like, it's not like, nah, I'm saying, it's gay. They like, bro, yeah, clean my shit up.
Yo, no, I just, listen. I ain't gonna go the gay route, but I'm just saying, my nigga, don't touch my
I never
eyebrows,
touch
my
my shit,
nigga.
bro. Like I'm saying, as long as you ain't making me look like I'm saying, like Nicki Minaj and stuff with the arch and all that, like, bro, he just cleaning it up around the edges, bro. That's it, bro.
I don't need
that's it.
cleaning. I just
Let me
need
see.
my
Let me see
shit to
how.
be.
Let me see.
Listen,
Let me see.
I just need my
you
shit
need
to-
a little bit of clean.
Nah, bro. I need my shit to be the way it is, bro.
This nigga's wild.
Nah, I can't do it. Listen, I'm from Brooklyn, bro. We don't touch our eyebrows, bro. I got my hair cut in the fucking Bronx. All of these fucking slick hair, brolic Dominican niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Like-
to my Dominican niggas, bro.
Yo, no, shout out to them. But like, don't do that. Don't do that. Just cut my hair, bro. Like my beard, my mustache,
I feel you.
and then we keep it clean. Like, you know what I mean?
I feel like some things just want to just look like the cleanest of the clean. Like now I say you want to look the cleanest of clean. Like a regular haircut make you look clean, but sometimes I just want to look cleaner than the clean nigga.
Don't touch my
yeah,
eyebrows.
do all that, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm going to get the mani and petty and all that. Feet is fire too. Like now I'm saying, feet clean.
No.
too.
See.
Like, all that.
Yo,
Pip, that's not gay.
Yo, Pip. No, Pip. Hold on.
Is it gay?
No, Cherie, hold on.
Look,
Hold
I'm
on.
talking shit. No,
Wait, Pip. Let me say this.
I got a gay bone in my body. But
No.
You know what I mean?
Let me say this real quick before she answers your question.
Right.
That's the biggest misconception about men.
Right.
First of all, you supposed to take care of yourself.
Self-care.
Self-care.
including your nails,
your hair, your body weight, what you eating, exercising. So you supposed to take care of yourself. So it ain't nothing gay about
so what's the
shit.
butt? What's the butt? You coming with a
no,
butt?
it
right
ain't
now.
no butt, bro. That's real facts.
So you on my side?
But eyebrows is a preference.
Eyebrows is a preference.
Yo,
that's definitely a motherfucking preference. And I don't prefer that.
Brooklyn guys don't really get
I get that. Yo, you know how long it took me? You know, they always
nasty work.
Like, yo, Dominican niggas,
I don't prefer that.
Listen,
nasty work.
Yo, Skrill. Yo, Brooklyn, I mean, like me, it took me a long time to finally, like, not say agree to, because they always ask you that. The Dominican niggas be like, yo, bro, eyebrow?
My answer is always no.
And I be like, nah, I'm good.
Your eyebrows look good.
Yeah. Thank you. See, and they always say that. And you know who say that? The girls say that. It's not the niggas saying that. Yeah, so I'm doing something right. Yeah.
First of all, if a nigga tell you your eyebrows look good, that's a problem.
No, that means what you doing.
A man can't tell another man that
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
No, if a man complimenting me on my eyebrows, I'm not doing it no more. Know what I'm saying?
No,
I never had a compliment from a man to say, yo, your eyebrows look
That's why.
If you do, I'm not doing it no more. It be always the girls. Yo, your eyebrows look so nice. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
y'all took this conversation to a whole...
We did.
No, we coming back to you. We coming back to you right now.
We're talking about hair.
No.
But
listen.
It's still cosmetic.
Let me.
This
nigga said still cosmetic. I don't know if that's cosmetic or not.
It's still cosmetic.
Oh shit!
It's cosmetic.
Yo, not take it.
I came here for the podcast. I'm saying with my bro podcast, bro. I didn't got a haircut, bro. Like I'm saying, I came with scruffy.
Nah, but listen. You know why?
When I clean up, bro.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. No shade, bro. No shade. What I'm saying is the reason why girls shout you out when you do that is because
it reminds them of them.
not necessarily. They notice it because they do it.
Yeah, right.
That doesn't mean. And when I say that doesn't mean you doing some girl shit. No, that doesn't mean that. That just mean that you doing something that they notice. Yeah, so when they see you, they like, oh, okay.
You see, she noticed the nails. I'm not like, yo, look, yo.
Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I'm just chilling, like,
yeah,
she noticed the nails. That's what I want, bro. I don't care. Like, if a female go look at me for certain shit she like about me and all that, yeah, I'm really cologne fire. Now I'm saying eyebrows good. Now I'm saying watch good. Now I'm saying nails fire. Now I'm saying
feet fire.
Now I'm saying feet is always fire. Feet is always fire. I'll do a versus with any of y'all niggas with sneakers, bro. I'll do a versus 20 rounds with any niggas with sneakers, bro. Niggas know that.
Yeah, nah, we definitely can't do that.
Nah,
but
I can't. Can we do a versus on your show? I'm saying sneaker for sneaker, me and somebody else, bro. Cause I really.
If somebody willing to battle,
my shit's unlimited. Bro.
If somebody willing to battle,
and these are the worst sneakers I ever had, bro. I hated these shit. I bought these by accident. Know what I'm saying?
Nigga said he bought these by accident.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I bought it by accident, but I made it work. But anyway,
yo, listen.
Let's keep it moving. But say what you gonna say.
No. We gonna keep it moving though.
Right.
So Cherie Amor, what's
the
next?
Cherie Amor.
What's next? Without
what's next?
Giving too much.
Right.
Of you know what I'm saying? What's next for Cherie Amor and your brand?
Right.
The impossible.
Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. But if the sky's the limit, where the fuck is space? Know what I'm saying? So like, now I'm saying you gotta keep going. The sky's not even a limit.
My show is live right now.
Yo, the sky's not even a limit.
Live.
Like, for real.
This nigga is live.
For real.
Yo,
the sky's not even a limit, bro.
I love it too.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me ask you a question real fast. What's the hardest part about your job?
Like as far as dealing with customers and doing hair, like
everything, just anything. Like, what's the hardest part that you'd be like, bro?
That's a really good question.
You know what I mean?
The hardest part about my job is cutting people off, cutting people out, firing, hiring, being understanding, having the balance that I don't play that shit. Just being a boss overall. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked the question earlier. Is bosses supposed to be nice?
No, they not. But like, I just hate bullshit. I hate bullshit.
When you're a boss, it's not about friendship. It's about your business.
It's about capital. But like, it's really about just trying to.
Nah, cause yo, check this out, right? Check this out, right? Mm-hmm. When you're a boss, and when I say boss, I mean you own your own shit. Right. You put up your own money, right?
Right.
It's not about friendship because
illegally or legally, it applies.
Nah. But listen,
like that.
It's you put your own money up. So everybody that's there, they work for you. So you have to protect your brand because it's your name. They can work there. Right. Now check this out. If she have a hairstylist, right, that does a bad job, right, and that customer complains, they're not going to necessarily complain about her. They're going to complain about Cherie Amor. Right. I went to Cherie Amor and I had a bad experience. They're not going to say, oh, Tasha did my hair at Cherie, you know what I mean, Amor, whatever. Like, they're not going to do that.
What's the word I'm looking for? Like crisis prevention or something. Like I'm saying, like when something happens, you always this guy have to. I'm saying the defense for that. Like, all right, bro, my hairstylist did bad. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. I got you though. Like I'm saying, as long as you can fix that, bro, you can't do that twice though. You can't do that twice. Know what I'm saying? You can't like, I'm gonna fix it twice. Know what I'm saying?
You gotta make sure. You gotta make sure that
I'm not really there.
Yeah, but listen, you gotta
fix it. You gotta fix it. I never experienced that.
Yeah, nah, she just glowing. She just glowing all over. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you know somebody getting money when they teeth mad white. You know what I'm saying? They ain't getting okay. Yo, nigga can't tell you.
That's what that mean. That you getting really good money.
Yeah, that's how you know. Because you know why? You got so much money. You ain't forgetting about that teeth. No time. Niggas that's broke be like, yo, fuck the teeth.
I've always been on my teeth. I've always been on my nails.
That's called hygiene.
I brush my teeth, but I brush my teeth every day.
My hair, my edges.
Yo, bro, I brush my teeth every day. My shit is not that fucking white.
Your shit's not that white?
Yo, no.
He said my shit is not that white.
And I brush my shit every single day, bro.
But did you always brush your teeth every single day?
I don't know, maybe till like 12, 13. I was skipping it. Like,
alright, and have you got your teeth bleached?
No. I'm saying
I don't listen. I don't have enough money for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When you get money, that's it.
You get insurance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You get money. You can think about this shit. You know what I'm thinking about? Yo, bro. I'm out here fucking selling wild drugs. Fuck them teeth.
Yo, this niggas.
I'm just saying before I became professional, like I'm really like when I say shit like that, I'm talking about like my past life. I did my jail time, I did all that, bro. I ain't been in jail in so long, bro. I forgot how I feel like, which is a blessing.
How long ago?
3.5 years right there. I'm saying, and not a problem. Ever. Like my PO, I'm still on parole though. You know what I'm saying? My PO just respects everything I'm doing. Like, yo, bro, like, how much you make in a week? I tell him, like, hey, bro, you get money. Like, yo, what you selling? Like, yo, like, he want to buy clothes for me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He fuck with me. Even when I'm not home at curfew, he just like, yo, bro, like, just do your thing, bro. Like, I know you ain't doing nothing. Like, I'm staying out the way.
I hope none of his
Yeah.
I hope his command, I hope his boss and nobody sees.
No. It's all about
his boss is jack that, bro. If a nigga don't got one thing like that, they're raw, bro.
But you got some fine ass parole officers. You got some.
Yeah, no, I know. I could have had a dick. Since I've been home, I had 2 POs, and they both were just like. They got so much
breath of fresh air.
Yo, they got so much other shit to deal with, like on their caseload. The niggas that's really out there wilding. I'm like the least of the concern, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a year left. Like I'm saying they're not thinking about me unless I go out and commit a crime and then I become one of them.
You only got 1 more year left?
1 year left. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta
bro,
big.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get through that year. We're gonna get through that.
Cause yo, bro, like niggas is really legal now, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is legal now, bro. Like, bro, I have a whole business now, bro. Like. And you inspired me. I just met you today, but you inspired me to be like, yo, bro, if she can do it, I could do it. Even though I've been doing it, I just want to keep doing it. Like, know what I'm saying? Because we talk about Atlanta, know what I'm saying? Behind the cameras, we talk about Atlanta, like how Atlanta's a good place to go for black business. I've been talking about moving to Atlanta. And like, bro, that's what you gotta do, bro. Like, leave that sucker shit alone, bro.
Gotta move to the right place. You gotta move to the right place.
Bro, like,
So-
bro, how you gonna get rich if you in the fucking streets, bro? Like,
You gotta get in the right
That's a fact.
room.
Like, bro,
So before we end it off, I wanna for the young black girls that's looking at you,
Right.
that's looking for a way out, that don't
give them some
necessarily have a way out. What would you tell them?
Right.
What would you
It
tell
don't gotta
them?
only be girls neither. Y'all niggas could be
Young
established
boys,
Yeah, this
like,
is-
You know what I'm saying?
this
So
is
that's why I keep
unisex
trying to say,
thing.
you know, it don't gotta be just girls, niggas. Y'all wanna be
I would
established,
say,
don't do it, bro.
I would say get out your own way.
Mhm.
I would say when you manifest, you have to believe it. You can't just say it and not believe it. Whatever it is that you got going on, you have to believe it. If you don't believe it, then it's not a thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe it's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. That is a real thing. You have to believe in yourself. There will be naysayers. There will be people around you that's gonna say that that's not possible, that it cannot be done. But that's when you have to. At that point, you have to separate yourself from those people who do not believe in you. You get what I'm saying? There comes a time in your life where you have to latch on to people that's on the same type of time. And let me tell you something, even in relationships, the person that you with is a reflection of who you are. Right? If the nigga or the woman that you with is full of shit and they tolerate it and that's who they are prone to be with, then 9 times out of 10, that's who they are.
Right.
I am the type of person, when I'm with somebody, I want to be with a man who teaches me, who can lead me. I am big on being led because I'm already strong-minded, I already got my own shit going on and shit like that. So money really ain't an object, right? We all know that I'm going to be a millionaire this year or next year. Period. About
Talk
me,
your
right?
shit.
With a man or without a man, it's going to happen, right?
Talk
I'm
your
going to put
shit.
my son in an amazing position. I'm going to buy him some property next year. That's a thing, right? And then I'm going to get a big corporation. I'm going to put all my family and friends. I'm going to employ them. Right? Because those are people that's going to build my business. They don't care about owning. They don't care about being a boss. They don't care about none of that. They want to see me win because when I win, they win. They have a clear understanding of that. Everybody understands the assignment. See, when everybody want to be a boss, then it doesn't work. You get what I'm saying? And when you don't want to share the spotlight, it doesn't work. And when you don't have positions for people to be in, it just doesn't
Too
work.
many chiefs, not enough Indians.
It's just a real thing, right? So when you are in a position to be something better, you have to surround yourself with something better. See, one thing about me, at one time I was the biggest person in the room. I was the person who knew everything, right? So I'm always filling somebody else's cup. I'm always giving them an opportunity, but after a while I didn't have nobody to fill my motherfucking cup. So then I have to go back to the people who are ahead of the game with me, who are multi-millionaires, right? So now I started surrounding myself with them. I started going to certain events. Right? So if I have to pay $5,000 to go to a retreat to be around a millionaire, right? I'm going to do that. I'm going to invest. I'm not going to get that bag. I'm not going to get that big ass car. I'm going to drive around in a Hyundai. I'm going to do any means necessary. I didn't always have a BMW because I understood the assignment. I didn't care about showing off because one thing about me, when I'm moving a certain type of way, that's a forever thing. It only goes up from there. You understand? When I walk inside of a store, I don't have to look at tags and stuff like that. If I have to look at tags, then I shouldn't be there. That is a real thing. I know exactly what financial freedom is. I am around the right people that's going to guide me and lead me to where I need to be. And I don't always expose people. I don't always tag them to let you know that I'm with them because I'm not a show-off. I'm not a clout chaser. That's never been my thing. That's not even my personality. However, I latch onto those people. And I'm big on learning. I'm always going to be teachable. No matter how big I get, no matter how major I get, no matter how much I level up, I always want to be around somebody who can teach me shit. Period, point blank, bottom line. When I'm laying in the bed with my nigga, I want you to teach me some shit. I want you to tell me some shit that I ain't know, whether it's in politics, whether it's in business, whether it's in sports, I don't give a fuck. I need you to teach me, I need you to lead me. You get what I'm saying? If you can't teach me and you can't lead me, then you can't be my man. Because how far are we gonna go? It's not gonna work if I lead you because that's not what it's supposed to be. The woman is the tail. The man is the head. That's how that shit goes. You get what I'm saying? And we all gotta understand what a provider is. A provider is the person who makes sure that you eat, make sure that you don't go without. A provider is not somebody who buy you a Louis bag. Y'all gotta stop comparing your lives to celebrities and scammers because those are totally different lifestyles. A provider is somebody who makes sure that you don't go without. A provider is somebody who give you the last shirt on their back. They give it to you. They make sure that you're good. And they can go without. That's what a leader is. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes I pour into people's cups when I don't have anything in my cup. When my cup has run over and I'm empty. You get what I'm saying? So I know exactly what it is to be a leader. I know exactly what it is to be a follower. Ain't nothing wrong with being a motherfucking follower. Don't let nobody motherfucking mislead you. That is bullshit. Let me tell you something. It's not about it's not about being a follower. It's about who you following. You gotta follow the right motherfucking cat. You get what I'm saying? I study Beyonce. Study. Get it? I like how she is with her relationship. I like how that shit is quiet. It ain't all over the place. You ask her a question, she ain't got no motherfucking answer for you. Right. So when they go through shit, you don't know that they going through shit. Right. The hood don't know that you going through shit. I don't like for nobody to be in my business. One thing about me, everybody know around me, I'm a private person. I'm not into that shit. And when I'm with a nigga, I'm out here making him look the fuck dead, bro.
Well, Cherie, listen.
Real talk.
We love you. I thank you for coming through. Give your the address to your shop so they can pop up. So they can pop up.
Don't pop up. Book your appointment.
Book your appointment. Give your Instagram handle, your Facebook handle, so they can get in tune.
Y'all redirected my business. My name is Cherie Amor. My Instagram is CHERIE_AMOR. It's the same thing as my Facebook. It's just with no underscore.
Cherie
my
Amor.
shop is 644 Elton Street, Brooklyn, New York. And I'll see you there. Make sure you click the link in my bio and book your appointment. Please do not show up. I am not there all the time. I'm in between Atlanta, Jersey, and New York, so you will be disappointed. And I don't take walk-ins because I am in high command and people book me.
High echelon. Hey, yo, and I just want to say one thing before we end this. Know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you my bro. Like, yo, I appreciate you for even having me on your show. This is my man's show. Like, I really have nothing to do with this at all. Know what I'm saying? He wanted me to co-host with him. And I told him I'm always available whenever you want me to co-host, so I'm always do that for him. That's my man. But like, know what I'm saying? It was a good conversation.
Give him your handle, bro.
Give him your handle. My name Piff, man. Know what I'm saying? Apollo Piff, if you want to look at me as the musician. But if you want to look at me as the businessman, my name is Piff. Know what I'm saying? Real Piffy. 2 F's, 2 Y's, don't ask why. I'm just that guy. Know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. All platforms. Real Piffy. 2 F's, 2 Y's. And shout out to MDMA Fashions. You can follow that too. This is my clothing line. Know what I'm saying? I ain't
this your boy Skrilla Fresh. SCRILLA _FRESH on Instagram. You can type in Skrilla on Facebook and you can find me. You know what I'm saying? On all your platforms. My name is Skrilla Fresh. Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to say, Cherie Amor, we love you. I'm glad that you came through. We show love, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I still want the bid. I want you to do my bid. I want us to just see it for one day.
Yo, we go. Hopefully we can do this again. And we out of here, man.
Yeah, bro.
Holla at me. Voice of Brooklyn podcast, man. We out.
Voice of Brooklyn, man. I'm from Harlem though. But Voice of Brooklyn podcast.
Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nigga, we get it. A nigga drove off the line. Got the paperwork for the drop. 20 bands in the night. Okay. Philippe steak on the yacht. When the money call,